on for Hamlin.
Yeah, unfortunately for the 11, I don't think he blew a right front. I think the right front wheel fell.
Hello there, and welcome back to the Pit and Paddock Racing Show. We didn't get any Emmy nominations, by the way, you know?
We did not.
No. Next time. Well, NASCAR went dark, Indycar went to sleep, and F1 went looking for even worse stewards. All this and more next on the Pit and Paddock Racing Show.
Well, NASCAR finished the round of 16 at Dark Bristol, where Little Ty blew his big chance, handing the win to Bell, followed by Brad, Zany, and Blaney, and Joey Baby in fourth. Zany
and Blaney. I was calling it the Mystery Tire Theater 3000. Nobody knew what was going to happen.
No. I want Goodyear from now on to randomly select tires and bring them to the track without telling anyone about them.
Yes.
Just good luck. And then the crew chiefs can't prepare so that the race is more interesting.
Yeah. Because NASCAR is a show anyway, so might as well.
If you're going to put stages and have a playoff, you might as well just go all in on WWE style.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know what you're going to get this week.
Oh no, these aren't the right tires. Well, deal with it. Good luck. AJ Allmendinger started with the pole, which must have been very exciting for him, because I forgot that he raced. But it didn't matter because it's Bristol.
Dark Bristol.
Dark Bristol.
Even more exciting.
A lot of chrome horn passing and tire shredding with that 40-lap fall off.
Like a cliff fall off at 40 laps.
40 laps and the cords are coming through the tires.
It felt like new tires and you were literally twice as fast as everybody else.
Yeah, people were trying a two-stop stage versus a one-stop against like an F1 race with the way they were pitting.
It did have a bit of an F1 feel to it. Is he going to two-stop? Is he going to one-stop? What's he going to... He's trying to hang on and do a one-stopper.
All the green flag pit stops, which I'm not used to seeing in NASCAR with the stages in the way. That was pretty interesting. And man, you go 2-3 laps down on a green flag pit stop there.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got the guys flying, making up a lap in 10 laps. That made it fun.
There was no yellow until lap 60 when my boy Cold Custard hit the wall.
Yeah, he wasn't careful and he cut a tire.
Yeah. I wore his shirt in honor of him finishing nowhere near the front of the pack.
Is he number 41 for where he finishes most races?
Yeah, it's average position.
That's what I figured.
Qualifying and finish. Both. You get them both in there.
Well, everyone's playoff favorite, Josh Berry, made it until lap 75 when his car caught on fire. Well, the brake specifically, but...
His whole playoffs have been a brake fire.
I think it's the worst playoff performance ever. I think he finished dead last in all 3 late races that he started in the playoffs. That's just some luck.
It's like 1980s Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the playoffs. That level.
That could be worse.
Yeah.
Lap 96 restart. Little Ty Gibbs leading most of the race, and Kyle Busch has not crashed.
This is like bizarro NASCAR.
No one knows what's happening.
Little Ty in front and no Kyle Busch crash.
It's the exact opposite of what you would expect.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in some strange world.
On to lap 100, Alex Bowman spins, knocked up by Riley Herbst.
They really need a yellow for that? They both got going again.
NASCAR was pretty heavy on that caution button for the entire race. Someone got kind of loose, and they're like, oh, put it out.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to help them save tires. We don't need that. No, thank you.
Gather them up.
God, NASCAR and their yellows. I saw a stat that there was more yellow time during the race than there were green flag time, and that wouldn't surprise me.
Well, yeah, the race went all the way through the scheduled time and then into the NASCAR post-race time, and then I didn't get to watch the end of it. I had to go find it on YouTube somewhere.
Mine caught the end of it.
Yeah.
But I fast-forwarded through yellows and commercials, so it didn't really affect me that much.
I like on the restart, Bubba. They're starting to give him advice, and he's like, "Don't worry, I got this." Nope. All you got is 5th on stage 1, Bubba. You don't got this.
Oops. Ryan Blaney made the right move on tires and picked up stage 1.
Yeah. Hey, Little Ty was going for it, and then he kind of backed off because Little Ty don't need no stinking points.
No, he just wants a win.
Yeah. I'll settle for 2nd on the stage. You can have the points, Blaney.
Blaney needs the points.
At this point, Kyle Larson, he's got damage, and he's 2 laps down. And he keeps going into the pits to try and fix it. At this point, I just pull a Kimmy, retire from the race, get a Coke and an ice cream.
I know what I'm doing. Man, he has not had a great round, but he's been saved by all of his bonus points, pretty much.
How many wins? Did he have 3?
I think so.
3 wins. That's what's keeping him up there.
Yeah, he wasn't going to get close to being out of it. Lap 147, Ricky Spinhouse gets bumped by Herbst.
And who's car 71?
Michael McDowell?
Yeah, he spun in solidarity with... Like, nobody touches him. He's nowhere near, but he spins just like Ricky. I think he was solidarity to protest the car side taking place in Bristol.
God. This is for the tires.
Yeah.
Lap 238, Byron helps SVG out of the playoffs. That was nice of him.
Yeah, he didn't need much help.
No, he pretty much helped himself out.
Yeah. He was going home saying, if they just would have put the road course into the first round, I'd still be there. Then you just get knocked out in round 2.
Gibbs ended up hanging on and winning stage 2.
Yeah, he was looking so promising.
So many laps led.
Yeah.
Then we got into the final stage. We're at around, lap 270 to 350. We had SVG spinning again. Custer spun. Elliott crashed out. Spinhouse again. Larson adds to his wonderful day. Noah Gregson got in on the action of spinning. Also, Ricky Spinhouse spun again. I think I should have just listed who didn't spin.
Dorothy and Dodo spin. We all spin.
We took a spin. Everyone spins.
We're all gonna spin today.
That's why the race was so long.
Yeah.
Just a caution every 6 laps for something. Lap 383, Hammy loses a wheel and gives us the highlight reel of the night.
That was pretty cool. So his tire comes off because it got loose and the brake caliper cut through the aluminum.
Yeah.
And his jackman and rear tireman got suspended. What? Why?
I don't know why they would for that. Because the rule usually is if you leave pit road and your tire comes off once you get on the track,
yeah,
it's a suspension. But he was out of pit road for, I don't know, a few laps at least, multiple laps.
Yeah, what did they do wrong?
That wasn't I didn't put the wheel nut on correctly. That was the brake caliper cut the tire perfectly so that it would fall off. That's kind of a weird penalty there.
Were they using Formula One stewards to dole out the penalties? I don't know why those guys.
Maybe they thought he looked like Carlos Sainz.
Yeah.
And then, the low light of the night for Ty Gibbs is 66 to go. Goes in for a pit stop and misses pit road. And then misses it again. And is then driving like 20 miles an hour around the bottom trying to find pit road.
Looking like he's at a Cadillac trying to find an address.
God. There was your shot at your first win, and you botched it.
Yeah. I wonder what Grandpa Joe had to say about that one.
Here's some more money. I don't know what
Yeah.
saying.
I liked 50 to go. Brad Kozlowski leads, and I'm going, where the hell did he come from?
He saved up a special set of tires for the end of the race, I guess.
A special matched set of
A
tires?
special match set.
Yeah.
44 to go. Austin Cindric catches on fire. Followed up quickly by the 66 car, who also caught on fire right after that.
Katniss was catching fire? Was it the second Hunger Games? Catching fire?
Yes.
Okay. You get like a flamey wing dress to twirl around in. That would be cool.
Josh Berry did.
Yeah. I'd like to see, like, you know, the winner jump out of the car and have like a flamey, you know, suit or something.
Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Oh, he needs help.
Oh.
13 to go. Brad Keselowski and or Cold Custard. Could be either. Put Bubba in the wall and in his race.
I'm voting it was Cold Custard that put him in there. It's hard to tell.
Maybe I'm not doing well. I'm just going to take everyone out.
Yeah.
4 to go. Brad's tires fell off while Hocevar's leading. Hocevar looking for his first win. But in the final laps, Christopher Bell made it up to the lead. And Brad K finished off the race with the worst bump and run of all time. I'm just going to push you forward.
Bell's like, oh, I didn't even feel that.
He just hits him square, and he's like, oh, you made me faster.
Yeah, we're not bump drafting. You're supposed to hit him in the corner.
Get the corner of him.
Spin him up into the wall, but not so hard that he bounces back and hits you. You got to bump up and then dive down so you don't get hit.
You know, more of a rattle his cage.
Yeah. That was the famous Earnhardt thing.
Yeah.
I just meant to rattle his cage. Oh.
That was probably your only shot at a win this year now, Brad, and
Yeah.
all you had to do was hit it harder.
Was there any more half-mile tracks?
Martinsville?
Hmm.
I don't know. But the tires probably won't be an issue, and I don't think he'll be able to get up to the front like he did there.
That was probably your shot. Well, let's do the NASCAR playoff report. Knocked out of the playoffs in the first round, Bowman, Dillon, SVG, and, of course, Smokey the Berry.
Had him knocked out after the first
Yeah.
race. It was...
How did he's driving back with his car so full of smoke he can't even see, and then he just stops outside the pit lane and sits in the car.
Yep, hey, put this out. No, you should probably get out of the car now.
Yeah.
That's not safe.
He's now Smokey the Bear.
Uh,
Josh Smokey the Berry is his new name.
ooh, new sponsor.
So you predicted 3 out of the 4, and I got 1. Bowman. Still don't know why I didn't pick Berry.
I was kind of rooting for him, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, SVG was kind of a long shot. I thought maybe he could slip in, but he didn't want to either.
As my one friend says, I love a sentimental better.
Yeah. After the points reset, we've got Denny Hamlin in first, Larson second, Byron third, and Bell in fourth. So they're looking pretty good already for the next round.
Yeah, I wondered how Larson was that high up after doing so horribly in pretty much every race.
Yeah, well, the 4 of them have all the wins this season, so they've got a nice buffer.
Losers, obviously, Smokey the Berry, Bowman, SVG, and Dillon, but Hammy, horrible night, 31st.
Not great.
Kyle Larson, 32nd. Both of those guys saved by their wins. Bubba, 34th, and Cindric, 30th. Bad night for those 4.
Just off.
Yeah.
The winners, obviously, Bell, Blaney, and Joey Baby. Some coming out of nowhere for a top 5. He went a lap down like 30 laps into the race and came back.
He just hung out and got tires at the right time.
That's true.
Kind of like Brad K. I'm like, where'd he come from? Oh, he got his tires at the right time.
Briscoe and Byron both had a good enough performance. 9th and finished 12th to not worry about anything.
You know, I noticed at Bristol there's not... the crashes are pretty uneventful. It's mostly just smack the wall, spin, keep going.
They're not really going fast enough to get, especially when they're saving tires too.
Now, Pit and Paddock will bring you our 100% guaranteed NASCAR playoff round 2 knockouts. So, I can tell you that the drivers that will get knocked out in the next round, Bubba, he's gone because there's no northern races. Reddick, Elliott, and Chastain because his name's French. So,
Ooh, I don't know about Bubba. They're going to New Hampshire next weekend.
oh, they're in the north. Oh, okay. Who are your predictions? Who's going to get knocked out?
I think Cindric gets out. I hope Logano's out. I mean, oops, that's kind of biased, I guess.
Yeah.
I think Chastain and Reddick. Reddick is, and I haven't even seen him during the playoffs.
Yeah, he doesn't want to race. He doesn't deserve to be there.
Out.
So go out, bet all your money, and no, actually don't.
Just send us your money.
Instead, might as well burn it that way.
Yeah.
So best and worst NASCAR paint schemes for Dark Bristol. Did you like any of them?
I went with SVG's Breakfast Baconator because that looks like something I would try. Not a great selection of cars this week.
I do like the term Baconator.
Yeah, it's a great name for a sandwich.
I had to go to the X Series because the Cup cars were all so ugly, and still struggled to find one that I thought was great. I ended up settling for the SIAPs because it sort of has a U.S. flag on the front, and it says SIAPs, and
They're kind of like PSYOPs.
PSYOPs, yeah.
Man, they used to have great paint schemes for the night races, and now they're all kind of mediocre.
Bad? What were the worst?
Well, I had two. The 10 from AJ and the 16. 16's AJ, the 10's Ty Dillon. But they both had the Grizzly, nicotine pouch, and then they have the nicotine warning, which is as big or bigger than the actual product logo and looks stupid. Those are my two.
I'm going to blame Europe for that.
Yeah.
I said worst one. It was too easy. They were also awful, but I went with Priest, the number 60 stock. Is that what that stuff's called? Stoke? I don't know. It had the little dots over it like it's Norwegian.
Oh.
Stoke. It's a drink where they combined a beer and an energy drink. And I have not heard of a worse idea.
I usually just make my own. Like a Red Bull vodka or something if you really want to go that route. Not have a beer.
Yeah.
That probably doesn't taste good.
That's what I'm saying. And the mascots were like an owl and a moose and maybe a fox or something.
Did the AI just make up that whole concept?
It looked like an AI livery.
On to some NASCAR news. The awards banquet this year will be held in Scottsdale, Arizona. After the championship race, they're planning on serving avocado toast and bottomless mimosas, as you would in Scottsdale.
Probably trying to pull in some plastic surgeon and real estate agent sponsors.
That's the place to go.
Yeah. Go to Scottsdale.
Coming up next weekend, NASCAR is heading to Loudon, New Hampshire for the We Have 2 Electoral Votes 300.
Do they have two? They get two in New Hampshire? Not one?
I
One of those countries or states has one.
think they have 2.
Yeah.
Rhode Island has 1.
It's the reason nobody pays attention to you, New Hampshire. You don't have electoral votes, and you don't have no corporate taxes, so why would we go there?
Formula One did absolutely nothing this weekend, but we did get a bit of news out of him. Carlos Sainz had his 10-second penalty from Zandvoort overturned on appeal, so now he will get a 10-second head start on the field for the next race. That's how that works, right? Yes.
It's not going to help, but, you know.
Turn 2.
Yeah. Passed by the McLaren. I mean, he was out of the points anyway. Like, what did it matter? Without the penalty, he was out of the points.
He's probably happy. He's like, see, I told you. The Canadian Grand Prix moved its start time back in order to avoid a conflict with the Indy 500 this year. Kyle Larson has also expressed interest in crashing in all 3 races, which he should be able to do now that they're on the same continent.
I'd pay money to see that.
You know, Indy, boom, first lap out. F1, drive the second Red Bull, immediately crash. And then NASCAR.
Head over to Charlotte and watch the rain fall and no racing. Easy.
Good plan.
F1's Cadillac team has listed its goals for 2026. Pitt and Paddock is providing a few goals that we can expect them to actually achieve.
Number 5, have a drug company sponsorship.
That goes well with Cadillac.
Yeah.
Number 4, we can expect them to have Metamucil smoothies in the hospitality trailer.
Yeah, they will. Number 3, they're going to force the entire paddock to switch from kilometers to miles.
Oh, yeah.
Which would be great for me watching on TV.
That's reasonable. Number 2, we can expect them to figure out how to generate downforce from spinner rims. That'll be Cadillac.
I hope so. And number 1, the first F1 team with a left turn light, and it's going to be on the entire race.
That will be Sergio Perez's car, right? He'll be the one driving around like he's looking for an address.
Someone tell him to turn that off.
Yeah.
Can you honk at him or something?
Yeah. Turn his brights off. Come on.
Next up for Formula One is still the Azerbaijan whatever for the oil money Grand Prix.
Which McLaren driver gets to win this time?
Lando probably makes a mistake, gets sad, and Piastri wins easily without a mistake.
No team orders this time.
No team orders. Hey, can you guys mess up my pit stop so that I can get first again? In IndyCar news, they have reported that due to conflicts with the World Cup, the Mexico Grand Prix will not be able to take place in Mexico City. So it's been moved to the next best thing, East LA.
Just like Mexico City.
Pretty much same difference.
Yeah. There's also South Phoenix. That looks a lot like Mexico too.
That's true. It's the same feel.
Yuma, all of Yuma.
Tucson. I don't know.
Most of Tucson.
Easy to replace, I think.
IndyCar announced their 2026 schedule, and they fixed the big March hole by filling it with 4 actual races. I don't know what to think of that. I'm just stunned.
It's too much. Now it's too much.
That's like your sped kid wins the regular track meet or something. It's just shocking. You don't know what to say. St. Pete, March 1st. Phoenix, March 7th. Both those races in conjunction with NASCAR.
Oh, that's right. They got the trucks over there, and then they're going to be Xfinity and IndyCar on the same day. That'll be fun.
Wait, the trucks are going to run on St. Pete road course?
Street course, the trucks. So that'll be a disaster.
That'll be fun. Arlington on the 15th, and then Barber Motorsports. That's Alabama, right?
The Alabama Grand Prix.
The Alabama Grand Prix. On the 29th. So
Arlington should be interesting. That runs by the Cowboy Stadium. That's new, too.
At least they were smart enough to skip most of March Madness this time. Not try to have races when...
They also skipped the Masters for Long Beach, which drove the rating way down.
How did they... Why would they have to compete against golf?
It's the Masters, I guess.
Okay.
The final race moved from Nashville to Laguna Seca, but they did increase it to 400 miles for Nashville. I think that's kind of a downgrade. Nashville is a great finishing race. Laguna Seca's fine, usually not super exciting, but...
Except the corkscrew.
They will let you know that the corkscrew exists if you haven't heard them talk about it.
26,000 times.
Yeah.
Still no super speedways.
Why not?
Indianapolis.
Yes.
That's it.
Nashville is a small imposter of a super speedway.
Yeah.
But not quite. I can't believe they should have done a NASCAR race at Texas. Is where they should have done another doubleheader.
Texas, Michigan. Actually, I'd love to see Michigan.
Michigan would be great.
That was a good track. So they've got a series built around the Indianapolis racetrack and 0 races that are like Indianapolis.
It's our best product, and we're only going to do it once.
Yeah.
Man, Daytona?
Pocono, the triangle.
That's what they need to be doing.
Go back to Pocono. No Iowa race. Shocking after that massive turnout they had in Iowa.
Absolutely surprised. There were literally tens of people who enjoyed watching that race in person. That's sad. That was not a bad race either. What was the...
I think it was because they left the promotion to Joe Biden.
That makes
Nobody
sense.
showed up.
Milwaukee is a doubleheader again also, which is good news.
They break it into 2 races, so...
I hope they're both full length and not the smaller races. I didn't check on that.
Not very many East Coast races. I mean, well, if you're an East Coast sports writer, then anything from the middle of the country over is considered West Coast.
Anything west of New York City is just...
Well, yeah. Oh, it's not actually on the East Coast. They don't count Indianapolis. Those places, Alabama, Indianapolis, that all feels like East Coast to me. It's on the Eastern time zone, so.
No, not if you're in the city there.
Oh yeah, if you're one of the coastal elites, that they don't. That's all the West. They don't count.
I think the only negative part about the schedule for me is there was talk of having Mexico and a DC street race. Ultimately, for them to not do either of those, so they hyped it up even more and then released the schedule, and you're like, oh, well, that's disappointing. None of those are on the race there, but
Wait, they're going to do a Washington D.C. street race?
that's what there was rumors of for next summer.
Is that why Trump cleaned it up? So we could have IndyCars?
Yeah, so we can have a nice, cool IndyCar race.
Yeah.
But they didn't get that done, so that was disappointing. Other than that, pretty fun.
I'm just imagining the protesters at the D.C. race. That would be fun.
Let them on the track.
Yeah. Just
Do
let
we
them
have
run
to
out
slow
there.
down? No.
In other news, the state of Luxembourg announced that they will recognize Palestine as a nation because they didn't want to be the only country that no one cares about.
The British held a Take Back Our Country rally in London that they claim numbered over 1 million people. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer praised the rally until he realized it wasn't 1 million new immigrants.
He was hoping for some voters.
Yeah. They'll keep them coming.
Yeah. Just keep those boats rowing in. That's it for today. Next week, we're going to have NASCAR and Formula One as they go to Azure whatever.
Azerbaijan oil money.
Yeah. Oil Money Grand Prix.
Yep.
And we'll have it all and more next time on the Pit and Paddock Racing Show.